Morning. New day, new psalm, new week, actually. Took a couple of days off, Easter, and then yesterday was Sarah's birthday, so didn't do anything with yesterday, hanging out with the fam. But back to the Psalms, back to a new week. Psalm 10 today. Moved on from Psalm 9, now we're doing Psalm 10. This is what it says. Why, Lord, do you stand far off? Why do you hide yourself in times of trouble? You ever feel like God is just standing far, far away when something's going on? Something bad is happening. Trouble is happening. People are being just horrible. It just feels like God is just nowhere near it, just doesn't care. He's just miles away. That's how David feels right now. In his arrogance, the wicked man hunts down the weak who are caught in the schemes he devises. He boasts about the cravings of his heart. He blesses the greedy and reviles the Lord. In his pride, the wicked man does not seek him. In all his thoughts, there is no room for God. His ways are always prosperous. Your laws are rejected by him. He sneers at all his enemies. You ever seen people like that? Maybe on the news, maybe in movies or whatever, like fictitious people, but based on what people are really like. People that have zero time for God and sneer at the whole idea of being a Christian. What would you do that? Is that what you do? Is that these are the rules you keep? Ridiculous. I'm going to do the exact opposite. And the fact is that those people seem to prosper. They seem to have amazing lives and seem to be really happy and content and just proper living it up. You ever seen people like that? David looks at people like that and he's like, what's going on? Verse 6. This person, the wicked person, says to himself, nothing will ever shake me. He swears, no one will ever do me harm. His mouth is full of lies and threats. Trouble and evil are under his tongue. He lies in wait near the villages. From ambush he murders the innocent. His eyes watch in secret for his victims. Like a lion in cover, he lies in wait. He lies in wait to catch the helpless. He catches the helpless and drags them off in his net. Dude sounds horrible, right? Catching helpless people, dragging them off in his net, lies in secret for his victims, ambush and murdering the innocent. Horrible. And David is looking at people like this and he's using kind of predator language. And he's saying, look at these horrible people. God, where are you in all of this? And we're only looking at the first half of the psalm this week, today. Tomorrow we'll do the other half. But right now, David is looking at people who are wicked, people who are genuinely horrible and seem to just take advantage of the innocent and completely ignore God and deliberately oppose God. And he says, God, what's going on? Verse 10, his victims are crushed, they collapse, they fall under his strength. He says to himself, God will never notice. He covers his face and never sees. We'll look at the second half tomorrow. But have you ever been in a situation where you felt like God is just far, far away? And actually the people that just seem to kind of accept that God is far away seem to do way better in life. The people that seem to say, God is either not interested or he's just not there. And so I might as well just look out for myself and it doesn't matter who else I trample on. Those are people that seem to succeed in life. Those are people that seem to flourish in life. Have you ever noticed that? And sometimes we can be tempted to be like, you know what? It does kind of make sense to look out for yourself because actually it does seem like God just isn't there. Or it seems like he doesn't care and he's not going to do anything about it. So if you can't beat them, join them. You ever felt like that? David is sort of talking about that kind of picture here. But that's not the end of the story. Tomorrow we're going to have a look at it and kind of, see what David says next. See what God says next about people that are like that. But I suppose just for today, see that the Bible recognizes that that's often how we feel when we look at people that are wicked, that live against God. More often than not, it seems like they're the ones who are doing life right. And the Bible recognizes that. The Bible isn't just like, yeah, just pretend it's fine. No, the Bible is honest about the fact that we struggle with that. And we look at that and we think, what's going on? Why don't I pray? And then we'll look at the second half of that psalm tomorrow. Let's pray. Father, we recognize that we do see people who just ignore you and actually openly hate you and treat other people really, really wrongly, really badly. And it seems like their lives are good. It seems like they've figured something out. Pray that you'd help us to see them rightly, to see you rightly, and help us to be patient when it feels like you're just miles away. Pray in Jesus' name. Amen. Boom. See you tomorrow.